Hello everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. If you are new here, I'm Amy from Neurotic Mom Bakes, and I'm going to talk about a question that I get asked all the time, especially on my Instagram account at Neurotic Mom. I get asked, how do you film? What equipment do you use? How do you edit your videos? Just basically, how do you produce those videos to post on Instagram? So I thought it would be fun to walk you through everything that I've learned over the years of doing this and some of the equipment that I use, and I will link them in the description box below. And I'm also going to show you that you don't need to spend a lot of money on fancy equipment to do what I've been doing. Okay, so first thing, this might sound as a shock to everyone, I don't use cameras like regular cameras. I do everything with my phone, literally everything. I don't use a computer, laptop, iPad, none of that. I use my phone, and I have since day one, and it works great. I will say, however, that if you are wanting to get high quality pictures, a nicer phone is obviously going to film in higher quality. My phone currently films in 4K, which is a really high resolution, so I get really high quality images and videos. However, I started out with a much lower, older model iPhone when I started, and it worked great. And maybe you've heard before, all of this started accidentally. I just had a regular Instagram, and I thought it would be fun to time-lapse one of my cake decorating processes, and I posted that, and it kind of just blew up from there. So I just started with the regular phone. I currently right now have the iPhone 11 Max Pro. It's the wider one. It has the 3 lenses on here, so it does give the highest quality pictures and video. So that's number one. The other thing I wanted to show you is I used to prop my phone up on a step stool against a mason jar. And I would even sometimes tape it down, and I would just do everything like that. But I have since invested in a tripod. This one is super inexpensive. This one was $20, and I found it on Amazon. We had a little mishap. My son knocked it over and it broke a little bit, but it still works just fine. I will link this. So I found this on Amazon. It's super small. I can fold it up. I can put it in my drawer. And when I'm ready to film, all I do is I will just open it up a little bit, kind of place that there, and it adjusts height. So you can turn this to film in landscape mode or turn it this way to do vertical mode. And what I'll do is I'll take my cover off my phone, and I can either turn it this way for shots, kind of more straight on when I'm in the video, or if I need to angle straight down, I'll flip it around, because it will turn this way all the way down like this. So $20 to do that. I did finally wear out my other one, and this is a fairly new one I bought about 6 months ago. Okay, do not underestimate the importance of cleaning off your camera lens. I can't tell you how many times I've seen videos and pictures on Instagram. There's a little blurry spot. Just before I film, I just get this cleaning tool and I just wipe the cameras clean, do the front one if I'm videoing any stories or anything, just to make sure it's perfectly clear, especially phones, because they're just everywhere. You're holding them, they have fingerprints, there's grease, there's food, they're all over. So just clean your camera lens. All right, let's talk about lighting. When I first started, I just used natural light. In my old house, I had a great source. I had just windows and doors that I would open that shone on me for the good natural light source, and that worked great. I would even open the door, even in the dead of winter, sometimes my kids would complain. I'd open the door just to let even more light in. So if you don't have the money to buy light boxes, just find a big bright window and make sure it's facing you. It needs to come, if it's behind you, there will be a shadow behind you and it won't be high quality. Make sure the light source is going towards you. That goes for pictures as well. You want the light source to be lighting the photo, not behind it. However, if you do want to upgrade, you can get some light boxes, and they're not that much money. I bought 2 of these light boxes, again, from Amazon. Both of them cost $60 together. They came with the light bulbs, they came with everything, and they're easy to set up. So I'm just gonna pull this one down. The brand is Mount Dog, and I will link it again, and it's really easy to use. So you can adjust, there's all these little adjust things. You can adjust so this goes up or down. You can adjust the height. Like sometimes I will, if I want light to angle more downward, I will raise it up to its full height and then turn the light down so it's shining down on, or if I want it on my face, I will lower it a little bit to my height. It comes with a diffuser. It's just like a little screen, so it's not such a bright light bulb. I have since taken this off. Number one, because one of them got ripped when I was moving, so I just took the other one off anyway. However, I like all the extra light I can get, so I just took the other one off and I use them like this. So pretty inexpensive, easy to use. When I'm finished, I'll just collapse them down and put them in the corner of my room, or I stick them in the garage. So that, if you don't have great light in your house, it's worth the investment. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is, well, two more things actually. Pictures and video editing. So like I said, I do everything on my phone, and I have just gone to the App Store, just search video app, video editor, and a whole bunch of options will pop up, and you just need to find the one that you like, that's easy to navigate. I tried a few different ones recommended by other Instagrammers. Some of them were too hard for me to figure out. I'm old, technology is hard for me. So I just experimented with different ones. I've used iMovie, and the video app I use now is called InShot, and it does come with music that you can add to your videos. They do ask you to credit the artist in your caption, or it could get taken down. I don't use those songs. I will talk about music in just a second. I've just found that it's really easy to upload all my videos there, cut them down, speed them up, crop, brighten. If it's a dark day and my video's dark, you can brighten the videos. It was super easy to figure out, and if I can do it, you can do it, especially if you're younger than I am. So InShot is the one I use now. As far as music, if you've posted anything on Instagram before where you've used like a popular artist, Instagram will usually take it down pretty quick. That has happened to me a couple times. So I go to what's called royalty-free music sites. So you go there and you can look through all the different songs. The one I use right now is called audiojungle.net, and I can even type in the themes like jungle or clouds or jazz, anything like that, and all these songs will pop up. You do have to purchase them, and they're not very cheap. You don't have to add music to your videos. I like the effect of the song, and I like this song to go with the video, and I'm very picky, and I'll spend hours searching through until I find a song that speaks to me. They range anywhere. I'll spend anywhere from $11 up to, I usually try not to go past $30 per song, but then I can add them to my app and they're there forever. So I've reused songs over and over and over. And then the last thing I want to talk about is what's called presets. I don't know if you know anything about photography, but if you can buy a series of presets, you just need to Google it or find it on Instagram. People will create their own filters, really high quality filters, and set them as a preset, and you can buy those and upload your photos to those, and you can add different presets for different looks, and it makes such a difference in your photos. So I would recommend doing that also, as well as using good lighting, backdrops to take your photos, and then even adding the preset after that, because it just adds another high quality dimension. These are things I've learned over the years. It wasn't until maybe this last year that I even invested in the light boxes and the presets and the nicer phone so I could get the high quality video. But if you're just wanting to film for fun, hopefully this is helpful. Just some inexpensive light boxes. Use your phone. The apps are usually free or very, very cheap, and tripod or just a makeshift. Just use a mason jar or step stool. Anything will work. Just keep trying different things out until you find what works for you. Hopefully this answered all of your questions. If you have more, just comment below and I will do my best to answer them. And if you enjoyed this tutorial and you want to see more content like this, just make sure you subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you here next time.